me, Annabelle. You guys have seen me work with this company twice before recently, and I love them so much that I decided to work with them yet again. You guys have seen me review some of their curly hair as well as their straight hair. This time I did body wave, and I was actually going to wear it in its natural state, but today it's kind of like super windy, like a windstorm here in the valley, and I decided that I wanted to do something different with the hair, so I decided to do some crimps, or how would you call it, like a deep wave basically. And it's kind of like if you ever have body wave but like to the next level. It's much more polished and done. So before I cut into the tutorial, really quickly, what I have in my hair again is the Brazilian body wave. I have the lengths 22, 24, 24, and then the frontal is a 20-inch frontal. Basically, I get the same exact lengths every time I work with this company. Really quickly, I'll show you guys what it looks like from the back. Tool that I used. It is by the brand Hot Tools, and it's called a deep waver. I actually looked on YouTube for tutorials on this just to see if it was something that was out there, because this was like one of my go-to favorite styles like years and years ago. Like me and my mom used to always wear our hair like every single day for like 6 months in this style, especially when we wore our natural hair and then it got old. We would go and do the pull out our crimpers, and we would do this, and it's very simple, it's quick, and it's easy, doesn't take much work. And basically every time you grab some hair, it doesn't have to be uniform. You can do it in different sizes, and you know, hold it there a little bit longer for different pieces of hair. That way you can kind of get different kind of wave patterns all throughout, and it kind of reminds you of like beach waves, something cute and fun and flirty. I really love this style. Again, this is from Hot Tools. I have it linked down below. It goes up to 430 degrees. It has, of course, the on and off switch, and then it also locks. So right now it's locked, and then you unlock it, and then you can just use it like this. So usually when I put it through, I'll put it through the section of hair. So like if this was a section of hair, I put it through the section of hair, close it, and lock it like that. That way I'm not straining my hand for the 15 seconds or however long I hold it there, and then I just let it go and then move down, which is just something that I like to do. So I'm going to go ahead and share this tutorial with you guys, and then I'll be back with my final thoughts on this hair. So I was going to style my hair off camera, but I decided I would just go ahead and show you guys my new baby, and I guess I'll just test it out live with you guys. So this is the Hot Tools brand deep waver. Now I really like the nice little crimps in my hair, and I have one that's from Hot Tools. It's one of the gold plated ones, and it's a deep waver just like this. The only difference is that it has the gold plates, but it's like 6 or 7, maybe even like 8, 9, 10 years old. It's very old. I love that thing, but I couldn't find it anywhere, and I knew people were going to ask where I got it. So since I can't find it anymore, I'm going to assume that it's discontinued. And now they make it like this, because this is the brand. So I went ahead and purchased this one last night on Amazon. I literally purchased it at like 7, 8 o'clock last night, and it's here today thanks to Amazon Prime, my favorite. Okay, so there is a little switch on the front. Right now it's an unlock, which allows it to be open, and then if you want to lock it, you just clamp it down and then lock it. That way it stays closed, which is really cool for like travel or whatever the case may be. And then on the side it's the on and off button, which obviously I just turned it on. And then it also has like a dial at the bottom, and I just turned it all the way up to 430 degrees. I don't see a light, so it doesn't physically show you that it's on like a lot of like flat irons and Hot Tools do, but it definitely is getting hot, so I'm going to let that heat up really quickly. So I'm going to take my Sebastian shapers, and I'm just going to lightly spritz the hair. I'm going to take it up pretty high and just creep down. Not sure if you can see that, but it made a really pretty crep. Go where that one ends. It's starting to smoke a little bit, so I don't know if you guys can see that, but that means it's about hot. I think the first part I did, it wasn't hot enough yet. And this is the first one. Hopefully you guys can see that. Super duper pretty. This guy's pretty self-explanatory. It's very easy. Doesn't take a whole lot or a big technique. Like I said before, I do find that it works better on old hair. I don't know if that makes sense, but when hair is like new and fluffy, you get more light and fluffy waves, but when the hair starts to get old and that those natural oils develop, I just find that they get a little bit more defined and they last a little bit longer. I don't know if that's weird or not, but if your hair is new, I didn't add any serum. I just used my Sebastian shapers. This is the lighter hold. They have a plus that is a stronger hold, but if I wanted it to be a more defined or even more defined than this, then I would have used the stronger hold or a spritz or something just a little bit more strong, or maybe even an oil. But as far as shipping and handling go, they do ship via FedEx. Got the package within about 3 days. You guys have seen their packaging before, but they just send you this really nice brochure on some nice paper, and it just has all of the information, care instructions, and all of that good stuff. And then they also have this cute little box. It has like a rose damask type of print on it, and they send you like a nice little beauty blender type of situation here. I actually used one of my other ones today for my foundation. I wanted to see how they work. They do have a firm, of course you wet it and you use it damp, but they do have like a firmness to them, if that makes any sense, and I do like them, especially for my foundation. So thought that was a nice gift. And then here's my last bundle. I'll show you really quickly. They did send over 4 bundles. They sent over 2 22s, 2 24s, and then a 20-inch lace frontal. I did bleach the knots, if I did not mention that already, on the frontal. But I only used 3 bundles, so I do have a 22-inch bundle left. And this is how it comes. Of course, each bundle has like a little net on it to protect the style. And then, of course, it comes in a nice little bit of plastic baggie that lets you know it's a Brazilian body wave. Always a plus because each bundle you know is what, especially when you're making your wig or whatever you're doing, you don't have to try to figure out which length is longer. It just shows you automatically. And then you guys have seen their packaging before, again, in my other tutorials or my other reviews, but I'll have those linked down below. The bundles are 3.5 ounces, naturally clean. It says unprocessed virgin hair. Has some nice shine to it, super pretty, super full, clean wefts, no complaints. As far as tangling and shedding, I did make a wig with my hot glue gun method, which pretty much is my go-to way to make my wigs these days, because I don't have time to sew every single unit that I make. And I didn't have any complaints as far as how it worked out. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this review / tutorial. Don't forget to check out Annabelle. I have all of their information as well as the link to this hair listed down below. Also, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this video with your friends. And I'll see you in the next one.
OT, OT, there's never much love when you go OT.